And we are live. Hello everyone, and welcome back to the streams. Let me take you back in time to a very life-changing moment for me. Back in May of 2006, I was 8 years old. I had my birthday, and for my birthday we went to Toys R Us, and I was allowed to get whatever I wanted for my birthday, like basically like one item, not too expensive. We weren't rolling in money or anything crazy, but me being a gamer at the age of 8, I immediately went to the video game section of Toys R Us, as I'm sure most kids who are more interested in games at that time would. And I was looking through the games, and I found one that I was surprised by because I didn't know they made any more games. But I came across Kingdom Hearts 2. And right there on the spot, the art on the front cover locked me in place. I was captivated by just how amazing it looked with the artwork and the silver background that it had that would shine as light reflected off it. So, of course, I begged my parents for that to be my gift for my birthday. And literally the entire car ride home, all I did is stare at the back of the case and read the little book that they used to put at the beginning of every single game. And little did I know that that would grow to be one of the best experiences in my life. Because that game series, that game was remarkable. It's so life-changing. The gameplay was next level, the storytelling was phenomenal, and just the music. Oof, the music. But ever since I played Kingdom Hearts 2, I've been obsessed with Kingdom Hearts. I played Kingdom Hearts 1 on the PlayStation 2 as well. It was good, but it wasn't like hooked. I actually never finished Kingdom Hearts 1 when I was a kid because Kingdom Hearts 1 was so difficult near the end of it. But Kingdom Hearts 2 was so next level that even the hard fights, I forced my way through so I could beat that game. Literally as a kid, there were bosses I would be stuck on for months, and I just wouldn't give up until I beat the game. But that game has stuck with me ever since then, and has been my lifeblood ever since. And because of that, I've always been obsessed with Kingdom Hearts ever since Kingdom Hearts 2 on the PlayStation 2. And today, I want to show you why it has never been passed. I'm sure a lot of people have not ever seen Kingdom Hearts 2 or ever played Kingdom Hearts game in their life, honestly, because most people just hear Disney and immediately go, oh, that's awful. But it's not a Disney game. It's not. It's way more Final Fantasy than it is Disney. You see a lot of Disney locations, but when you get to the original content of Kingdom Hearts, it goes insanely good. Like the fighting, the style of character creation and everything, just phenomenal. And today, I'm going to show you why Kingdom Hearts 2 is the best game ever made. Genuinely, it's never been surpassed in my book. And I have a point to prove with that. So we're starting the series today. Just Kingdom Hearts 2. We're starting this playthrough series of Kingdom Hearts 2. Just to kind of show off how incredible of a game it is. And to kind of understand why I think it's genuinely one of the best ever made, if not the best ever made. For me, it's the best one ever made, but there are definitely games that people would consider to be better games. But we're going to go ahead and hop on into it. I have left it idle for too long, and it didn't like that, so it started playing a video, because I don't think many games still do it, but back in the days of the PlayStation, wow, that's blindingly white. Back in the days of the PS2, if you let your game sit idle for too long, it would kind of play a trailer for the game. We're going to try and get into this just quickly, so that way let's do proud mode. We're going to try and get into this quickly, so that way we don't have me just being pure white for a while. Yeah, let's do proud mode. This will be, I think, my first playthrough of the game in Proud Mode. Typically, I would play in Standard, but let's do more of a challenge today. Now, I think technically this song is copyrighted, so we'll see how this goes. I may have to end up skipping it. We'll see if it actually says that there's a song detected at the intro, but it's so good. For point of reference, I'm not going to be
dream that's like a far-off memory.
I'm not going to be
a far-off memory that's like a scattered dream.
Sorry, I got distracted by the beautiful
I want to line the pieces up. Yours and mine.
God, I love this game. Brain, work, function. What was I even saying? I've forgotten. For reference, so this game, when I played it, I started with Kingdom Hearts 2. Little did I know that there was actually a game released between Kingdom Hearts 1 and Kingdom Hearts 2 that I didn't know about. But found out about that a little too late. Will this dethrone Xenogears as my favorite of all time? It is possible. It just kind of depends on how you take to it. The combat is next level of this. But I mean, probably not. If you built a foundation and it being your favorite series of all time, it's probably unlikely, because like Kingdom Hearts is my favorite game series of all time, and Play Obscure, which is phenomenal, is my number 2. Like, it's a good enough game that you would think it would dethrone the number 1, but Kingdom Hearts has been my lifeblood for like my entire life, and so if you've built a foundation and loving a game, it's probably unlikely that it'll dethrone it. Even though it's this is like one of the most anime games of all time. It's such a weird thing because it's like Disney and Final Fantasy crossover. And some of the coolest things, you do get to fight Sephiroth. I don't know if you've ever played Final Fantasy VII, but you fight Sephiroth in this, and he is remarkable. I will get stuck on some of these fights for days. Like, honestly, Kingdom Hearts has the potential to be harder than Elden Ring or Sekiro, depending on the difficulty that you choose. Critical mode, I think critical mode, some of these bosses are harder than anything you'll come across in Sekiro or Elden Ring, 100%. People always like to say Millennia or Console Radon are the hardest bosses in gaming. Those people have never played Kingdom Hearts 3 fighting Yozora, which is a secret boss, on critical mode. That is genuinely one of the hardest experiences you will ever have in your entire life. Like, Yozora makes Millennia look like a chump. Like, he's insanely good. He's such a hard fight. At one point, he can literally steal your Keyblade from you and use it against you. So, you know, he's pretty cool. He doesn't heal from hitting you, but he does have the ability to steal your revive token and use it against you. Think like if in Sekiro, the boss took away your revive and used it on himself. That literally happens in Kingdom Hearts 3. This one has a gauntlet of bosses that are ridiculously hard. None of them are like base level game. All of the hard bosses are end game content, like optional bosses that you do after the game. Think like most games, like Millennia is an optional boss. She's not a main game boss. Your hardest boss is probably like Radagon when it comes to the main game playthrough of Elden Ring. But you know, it's just one of those things where it's like the hardest bosses in this game are all optional bosses, but you do have some really, really, really cool fights. This one does start differently than like the majority of the games, because at the beginning of this one, you actually don't get to play as Sora. This scene that's happening right now, where he's getting trapped into this bubble, it is actually the results of what happened in the game right before this. Sora gets lost in this castle. His memories start getting erased, and they put him in a pod to put his memories back together. I am pure Whitian. They put him in a pod to put his memories back together. And when they do this, he gets locked in there, and he's stuck there until they can get all of his memories put back into place. And that kind of comes in the form of a new character that they introduce right here. And that's our new character. That's Roxas. My favorite
You
character
have
from Kingdom
arrived.
Hearts.
I've been to see him. He looks a lot like you. I'm what's left. Or maybe I'm all there ever was.
The audio is not synced
My
up with the
name is
visuals.
of no importance.
This shouldn't
What
be
about
happening.
you?
You shouldn't be hearing this yet.
Do you remember your true
Oh no, it's
name?
bugged.
Sora?
So this cut, we should be watching a different cutscene right now. This is not a good sign, I guess. Because this is the part where he walks out and says, he looks a lot like you. Maybe I should just skip the cutscene because, yeah, this isn't
Whoa.
gonna make any sense.
Give me a break, guy.
Giving up already?
God, I hope it's not all like
If
this.
there are any other worlds out there, why did we end up on this one?
Yeah, all the audio is desynced from the video.
This world has been connected.
So the problem is the original game
Look,
came out on the
who's there?
PlayStation 2,
tied
and
to
then
the
they
darkness.
remastered a bunch of the games for
never
PS3,
change.
and then they transferred those games to the PS4, and then
It's
they
open.
transferred the games to the PS5, and they also made Steam copies of them, but the
You
Steam copies have
understand
issues.
nothing.
And don't even get me started on the Switch version of Kingdom Hearts.
Sora.
The Nintendo Switch version does not function. It does not function. They've made updates on it, but it does not function at all on the PS2, not the PS2, on the Switch, on the Nintendo Switch. And see, this is the start where he was this is Sora talking on the beach. We're gonna skip the scene because yeah, the audio was all kinds of out of whack. Maybe it'll actually fix itself after that. Oh, hi Firebeard! Thank you for the raid. Appreciate it. How are you doing? How was your stream? We're playing KH2 today, trying to show people why it's the best game of all time. I will say the audio has already desynced, so we're having a little bit of an issue there. But that's Kingdom Hearts, man. That's what happens when you remaster a game several times over. Honestly, I'm super excited just to get back into KH again because it's been a while since I've played Kingdom Hearts, and Kingdom Hearts 4 seems to never be coming out. So having the opportunity to play Kingdom Hearts again is just phenomenal. She was great. How are you, dude? About to finish KH1. We've been playing Liza P. Dude, Liza P is so friggin' fun. You'll love it. Are you playing the DLC as well? Because the DLC...
Man, doesn't that tick you off?
I actually loved the DLC more than the base
Yeah,
game.
that's
I think the
just
DLC
wrong.
is incredible. It has some great locations.
Cypher's gone too
But
far
KH1's
this
also
time.
really dope. Love KH1. It's my... I mean, of course, it's my introduction to Kingdom Hearts. KH2 is my favorite, though. I'm basic when it comes to Kingdom Hearts. KH2, of course, is my favorite.
I mean, it's true that stuff's been stolen around town, and we've got a score to settle with Cypher and everything. So, if he wants to think we did it, I can't really blame him. See, that's not what
So,
really
for
bugs me.
anyone who doesn't know anything about Kingdom Hearts, the context of this is you don't know the context of this.
What really bugs
This
me
is your
he's
introduction
going
to
around telling
Roxas.
everybody we're the thieves.
At least if you played them back as they were being
Their
released.
mothers are
If you've
treating
played
us like the
them
klepto
now,
club.
you've probably seen 360,
Ever been this ticked off before?
358
in
over
your
2
life?
days? Is that what it is?
I haven't. Nuh-uh.
Which
Never.
that does tell you the story of Roxas. But in this case, if you played the
Now,
PS2 version like I did,
what to do?
it doesn't. You don't know Roxas' story yet, so he's kind of just a random nobody to you at this point in time. But he is an incredible character and my favorite character.
Well...
we could find the real thieves. That would set the record straight.
Yeah, the audio's still
that sounds
desynced.
fun.
Unfortunate,
What
but
about
I guess
Cypher?
that's the
First,
The drawback.
we gotta clear our names. Once we find the real culprit, everyone will get off our backs. Oh no! They're gone! Are gone!
So while Roxas is on his summer vacation, Sora is trapped in a pod putting his
All
memories
are
together.
Gone?
Took 4 tries to get into KH1. KH1's hard to get into. I don't blame you. KH1, like I love KH1,
Why not?
but it's so difficult
do
to get
understand
into.
what I'm
For me,
saying,
anyways,
right?
it was.
Our-
KH2,
our gone.
once you get past the intro part, the
Stolen.
Roxas section, the game becomes so good.
And not just
so
the-
good. But
The word.
yeah, KH1
They
just
stole it too.
it's so slow throughout the entire game. The
kind of
combat's
beef
kind
is
of
that?
slow.
Cypher
The
could never
platforming
pull
is
that
so
off.
difficult, and it's so easy to get lost.
Yeah.
All right, time for some recon.
At least the audio's on the same screen now. True. Before, with it doing the intro music and then moving on to the next conversation while it's still showing the intro,
His
crazy
heart
stuff.
is returning.
Crazy stuff.
Doubtless he'll awaken very soon.
Last time I did this, I did the voice acting for all the characters. I don't think I'm gonna do that this time because that killed my throat. It was raw afterwards. But we'll probably skip through some of the dialogue as we play through this because this is more about experiencing the combat and the cutscenes than it is like the random interactions with the Disney characters and things like that. I want to show off really the real reasons why this game is phenomenal, and that's for the combat, the design of the characters, the music, and the main story. Like the Disney stuff, it's good, and it really does do a great job of complementing the story of the base game, but it's not quite as good as the base game story, because that's always how it goes with these games. Like it's more interesting when you look at the Kingdom Hearts lore than it is when you look at the Disney side of things. But you can't have the Kingdom Hearts side without having the Disney side. In KH4 you might though. Kingdom Hearts 4 is going to be very interesting. Is KH4 coming out? Actually, interesting timing. No, I don't think it is. Everyone hopes it's this year. I don't think it's going to be this year. I'm betting more likely on next year, but I doubt it just because it doesn't feel very likely. For context on what this is your tutorial to show you how to play the game, and the way of them doing that is they're going around to all the shopkeepers in town, all 3 of them, because there's 3 shopkeepers in town, and talking to them about the lost photos and trying to find their photos, and everyone's accusing Roxas because every single one of the photos is a photo of Roxas. So that's what all this is. I'm kind of speedrunning through it because I want to actually get to the things happening. And Roxas's portion does take a long time. For anyone who is new to Kingdom Hearts, KH2 it's phenomenal. I love KH2. The intro is too long. The Roxas portion is very long. I love Roxas as a character. He is my favorite character. Factually, he is my favorite character. But his intro is so long. It's so long. So very long. Well, Firebeard, you said you're playing through KH1, or you're about to beat KH1, right? Yeah, about to finish KH1. So are you planning on trying to play through the entire series, or is it a situation where right after KH1 you're going to move on? Because I will say, when you get to Chain of Memories, you will either love it or hate it. There's no in between.
Oh, you know?
Chain of Memories is the next game that comes out after KH1.
Blondie.
It goes
What'd you
KH1,
say?
Chain of Memories, then I think 358 over 2 days, and then or is it
can give us back
365
the-
over 2 days?
Now.
How many days are in a year? Why do I not know
you're
this?
the only ones who would take it, you know?
That was undeniable proof that we
365,
totally
right?
owned you, lamers. So what did you do? Burn it?
KH1 tests my patience. I like the story of Holia. No,
Not that we
genuinely,
need some to prove
genuinely.
that you're losers.
KH1, it was great. The story was great. but I as a Kingdom Hearts stan cannot go back and replay it. I get why some people say it's their favorite game.
I guess if you get on your knees and beg.
Nah, KH2 100%. The combat becomes so fluid. Fun fact actually about KH1 combat. The reason why you have this whole Roxas introduction is because for most people they didn't play Chain of Memories. And also because they were aware that most people probably hadn't played Chain of Memories when they put this out. But Roxas's fighting style very much resembles Sora from KH1. So Roxas fights very slow, very slow. And then as soon as you swap to Sora later on in the let's take the defense one. As soon as you swap to Sora later on, he fights so much more fluid. And the whole entire point is to basically be a contrast to Sora from KH1, and that's why they have Roxas, to get you out of being rusty from probably not playing KH1 in a very long time, and to get you a little bit introduced to the new combat. But you can already see how he's like super slow, and like the jumping is slow. It's probably a little bit higher than he was in KH1, but it very much resembles the animation of KH1. You can see how slow he attacks. It almost feels like he's in slow motion. Sora, when you unlock him, is so much faster. So much faster.
And fight.
A lot, genuinely. When you get to Chain of Memories, you do card combat, and the card combat is just awful. In my opinion. Some people love the card combat of Chain of Memories, but I did not like it.
Yeah. So long.
God, this game does feel so slow.
Romantic. So long.
I am very ready to unlock Sora. This is part of the reason why I'm just going to speedrun through Roxas' stuff. Because I much prefer Sora's playstyle. So I am playing in Proud mode, which is not the most difficult. Critical is the most difficult, but as far as Proud mode goes, it still gives you a run for your money. God, I am so ready to unlock Sora. Sora is so much faster than Roxas. Like, it's insane how much faster he is. And he has so many cool abilities in this one. Like KH1, Sora kind of sucks as a fighter. KH2, Sora goes crazy. And this is where they introduce to you quick time event, not quick time events, what are they called? Reaction commands. Reaction commands are so nice. For reference, this is a reaction command. See how I got to like, oh god. How I get to like do a thing where I go around him real quick? It like stuns him for a second. It's just a push of the triangle. I couldn't jump in time. It's just a push of triangle, but it stuns the enemy for a second. And you get this cool little dodge ability. It's really sick.
It's no use.
KH1 Sora combat is rough. Again, great story. No, genuine, that's how I feel about it. Like, I can't go back to KH1. I love the story. I love it so much. But the combat is not great. When I was 8 years old, which is when I got Kingdom Hearts 1. Actually, no, that was probably 5, 6 years old when I played KH1. I was stuck on Riku's fight near the end of the game, the Ansem Riku fight. I was stuck on that for so long. Like, I could not get out of there. I literally for like years tried that fight and gave up on it eventually. And then I came back to it as like a 19-year-old and then just absolutely obliterated that fight. And I was like, dang, I just did not know how to play when I was a child. You love Sora? Yeah, Sora's great. Sora is definitely an exceptional character. Roxas is my favorite. I am skipping through a lot of this stuff right now, but that's because I want to just get to the good combat. No offense to Roxas. Again, my favorite character, but he has such a slow intro to the game. Oh, do not say about that. There's a time where I played the game too long. Farmed for literal hours upon hours and days upon days. Because the combat is super fun, especially in the end game of the game. Once you get to that point, it gets crazy. How long is his intro? If you play it without skipping any of these videos or anything, it's like 4 probably 4 hours long. It's a very long intro. Most of it is the cutscenes. The cutscenes are very long. You have to live through 7 days as Roxas. And that takes up a lot of time. I love Roxas, he's awesome, but his intro is so slow. For instance, you have to do these jobs. What I'm doing right now, these jobs are to earn money for your trip, basically your summer vacation trip. And it's an interesting concept, but the problem with it is that it's just so long. Oh, speaking of which, see the skateboard that he's on? That's that skateboard back there. I'm a collector. That's a skateboard. But yeah, you do these like over and over again. You're supposed to technically get enough that you can quote unquote go on the vacation. Also, the skateboard, you can ride it around normally too, which is pretty sick. But once you do it, basically some events take place. You get over here to Hainer. If I can get off the skip, thank you. And then I'm just gonna skip, because you can skip this part. You don't have to go and collect all the money. If you do, you get some like bonus stuff. Like I think you get like an extra item out of it, but I don't really care about that. At this part, basically, you do that, you get this bag of money, and then as soon as they go on their vacation, they get robbed. Roxas gets robbed. He gets robbed because they couldn't possibly let him go on an actual vacation. Again, I'm speedrunning this because it is a 4-hour intro. It takes forever. Yeah, holy hell, 4 hours? Yes, genuinely. The fact that it takes so long is crazy. Forget, am I supposed to go up to the station? Yeah, we're meeting at the station. Okay, so this is when he's gonna get robbed. I have played this game like 4 times, I want to say. I want to say 4 times. I just have the entire series memorized. I actually made a video roughly a year ago going over the entire story of Kingdom Hearts, all from memory. No guidance or anything, literally everything from memory, from the very first Kingdom Hearts game all the way through the mobile games, which are Unchained Key and Key back cover, all of those, just to try and give everything all the way up to Kingdom Hearts 4, including Dark Road, which is Xehanort's story, which, again, if you want to know all the story of Kingdom Hearts, you have to also play through, let's do sword for this one, you have to also play through the mobile games, which at this point, the mobile games are not, what are they called? They have been stopped? What are the words I'm looking for here? Decommissioned? That's not it. That's not what they call it. But those games don't exist anymore. And because they don't exist anymore... Ow. God, I need aerial recovery. Because they don't exist anymore, sorry, you can either download the games and just kind of watch the cutscenes, or you can watch them all online. And watching them online is kind of how I first watched all of Dark Road, because it was way easier than playing through the countless hours. Now I think they have where you can just watch the cutscenes in-game in the app, but it's one of those situations where it's pretty much you can just watch it on YouTube and it'll save you a lot of time. Is it all canon? Yes, and the fans, including myself, have been begging for a remake, because genuinely, the mobile games are some of the most important canon in all of the game series. And it's like everything that happens in the mobile game, all of it is relevant to what's coming up in KH4. And shows up in KH3 as well. So it is canon, and it's all very important, unfortunately, because it is like 9+ hours of lore in the form of just watching videos that you have to read. You have to read it all. It's like a book. Like, it takes forever. I love Kingdom Hearts, and that was a lot. But, oh, the payoff, though. Oh, the payoff. But it talks about the Keyblade War, the original Keyblade Masters, and who the Master of Masters is. Not necessarily who he is, but introducing you to the Master of Masters, and him being the villain for Kingdom Hearts 4. It's insane stuff, genuinely. And I have experienced every piece of information from Kingdom Hearts. It's too much, but I'm obsessed. The reversal command is one of the best things for taking out you guys. It like stuns them for a second, allows you to actually get some hits in. So that last hit there where it like sends them flying away, that's a finisher. You can actually draw it out to where you bring their health to nothing before hitting the finisher. And it is the best way to fight these enemies. Basically, you can hit him a couple of times, do that reversal, hit him a couple of times, do that reversal, and not do the finisher. That way you can actually get his health low. Ow. You have the same passion with Assassin's Creed. I feel that. I became Assassin's Creed as, I think around the age of 15. I played Assassin's Creed 1 all the way through now, even with Shadows, which is funny because, like, I don't like the new games as much, but I do still play them because at the end of the day, I'm still obsessed with Assassin's Creed. It's one of those game series that I can't leave behind, unfortunately. Which they've changed a lot, but my favorite one is Assassin's Creed 2. Though I will say AC3 is my close second because I was so hyped for AC3 before it came out. God, I'm so ready to unlock the Sora combat. Roxas is great, and you'll see later on why he's one of the greatest characters. But intro Roxas is so slow. He fights like KH1 Sora, and it's a problem. My brain cannot handle this slow speed at which he moves. Same Ezio trilogy, 1 through 4, 3 and Odyssey. Yeah, that's fair. Ezio trilogy is insanely good. Revelations is one that I feel like is underrated. I do love. I'm not like the biggest fan of the setting of Revelations, but I did love the story. I loved seeing Ezio get to have his finale, and then of course the follow-up movie, whatever it was called. I watched it as well, where he basically passes on the mantle. Those are great. Those were great. Odyssey was really fun too. I did like Odyssey. Oh, 4-3 Odyssey. No, my brain did not understand. Black Flag. That makes sense. Black Flag is another one of those ones that is insanely good. I loved Black Flag. I actually platinumed Black Flag back on the PS3 because that was one of the ones I played for just countless hours. Embers? Yeah, Embers. That was really good. Did you ever watch the Assassin's Creed 2 live action movie that was like promotional? They had the guy who plays Roderick in Diary of a Wimpy Kid play a young Ezio before he was the assassin. And that movie, his dad is the assassin, and it kind of shows his dad doing assassin stuff. This is the Twilight Thorn, by the way. He is a representation of the dark side from KH1, but it's Roxas's version of the dark side, which is a nobody because that's what they're called. They're called nobodies. It's a nobody because it's meant to represent what Roxas is. Yes, it was great. You did see it? It was so good. I loved it. Oh my god, the costume design in that movie was so good. I mean, it was short, but it was awesome. What did it come with? Did it come with Revelations? I feel like it was like if you pre-ordered Revelations, you would also get a copy of that movie or something like that, which was phenomenal. I loved every second of that. I forgot I was supposed to approach the edge. And when you approach the edge, the Twilight Thorn tilts the entire world while making a giant spirit bomb, and then you fall through the air towards the spirit bomb, and then you reaction command, break raid, fill your keyblade, shatter the spirit bomb, explosion, fall to the earth, landing on your head. Good stuff, dude. I love the design of the fights. And Roxas is slow, and this fight is so cool. Like, and it gets cooler. Sorry, I nerded out over it. Friggin' choreography in this one is like the best choreography in any Kingdom Hearts game, and most games in general for that matter. Ow, it's a reversal. Oh, no, I never equipped my, air recovery. That's not good. I really should have got, my air recovery. Those are there just to get you close to the boss's head. Just like Darkseid, his weakness is his head. So if you can get to the head, you can actually hurt him. Ah, not quite. Of course, on proud difficulty, this will probably take a little bit longer. I forgot which move this is. Oh, this is just to get in close and hit him. Yep. Okay, well, it's a good thing I went there. All right, now he does this weird. Yeah, that. Yep, that. Ow. Ow. Oh god. Okay, and introduce the other nobodies. Oh, wait, 1 second. Ow. Okay. Ooh, okay. Sorry, I had to lock in for a second. Ow. Ow, okay. Oh, got him. No. God dang it, Roxas, you're so slow. Roxas, no. Oh, God. I don't know what that noise is. Oh, okay. Oh god. Sorry, I will be back to being able to speak in a second. All these fights are so much harder with Roxas. He's so slow. I don't think I have any more potions, so I don't. I can grab these green orbs. Oh. Best part is, this one isn't even supposed to be a super hard fight. It's just Roxas is so slow. Okay, we're going into another grab attack. Gonna get thrown up into the air again. With this part, you can't really do anything until he goes to this punch mode, and then you can have the reaction command to slap him away, which is sick. This is one of those games where QTEs are kind of just like the best use case, because all it takes is one button push for the coolest things to happen. Especially when you get to like the later characters, like the samurai nobodies and the Roxas fight later on. Those ones are so cool. Yeah, this is a good fight. It's just a slow one because Roxas is the slowest character to ever exist. The whole point is, again, like I won't stop saying, reminiscent of KH1 Sora, so it's the slowest fight in the world. Oh, I don't... What? Wait, what? Wait, I don't know this attack. Oh, wait, I don't know this attack. I don't know this attack. I've never gotten this far into the fight against this guy before. Usually I beat him before this point is what I'm saying, which is why I don't recognize him. Oh my god! Oh my god, what was that? Oh wait, what was I supposed to do about that? I can't get towards the head. Okay. I might die here. Oh my god, that was that close to me dying, dude. That was crazy. Roxas, again, is like the slowest fight to ever happen, so. We're gonna keep skipping scenes. I want to just go unlock Sora so I can play through the actual game. As much as I love Roxas, again, playing through this section can easily kill anyone's motivation to play this game. Especially because I'm about to get to the point to where I'm going to be having to do the exploring the 7 wonders part, which is really cool, but also another instance of being really slow. Oh, I turned on the rules first. I forgot about that. So I gotta talk to this guy. It's such a slow burn of an intro. This is the struggle tournament. During the struggle tournament, it's basically just you hit the opponents, they drop these colorful ball things. Oh crap! I forgot to equip guard. God dang it. Okay, after this fight. It's so easy to clown on Hainer, honestly. It's pretty slow, so usually you can attack him before he has the opportunity to attack back.
How's this?
Hey, get back here.
I'll show you.
If you can collect all the balls, the match will end instantly. And I believe it's also possible to knock out your opponent. God. There's also a ton of abilities that help with like gaining distance on your enemy and things like that. Like later on, you'll gain an ability with Sora where you basically lock onto your opponent and just like lunge towards them, which helps close gaps like that where I just swung at air. Instead, with that ability, I would get in close and actually be able to hit Hainer. Because the whole point is, due to the slow combat of right now, you're supposed to be able to have the opportunity to see how fluid combat gets later on with Sora.
How could I lose?
Basically, they wanted to make it remind you what it felt like playing Kingdom Hearts 1 before they showed off all the cool stuff you could do in Cage 2. But you can't blame them for it. Crap! Ah, I forgot to do it again. I forgot to equip guard. This is Vivi, by the way, the person I'm currently fighting. Vivi is from Final Fantasy IX. He heavily resembles black mages from the early Final Fantasy games. They're called black mages in reference to the color because they are like a mixture. Well, they use like darker magic than red mages do. Red mages tend to use a lot of fire, whereas black mages tend to use a little bit of everything. And then white mages lean towards healing. Oh my god, his stupid lunge abilities. Roxas, man, he's just so bad in this part of the game. We're just gonna run away for the time. That was almost bad. I almost lost that. again. The deaths aren't too bad. They're just more annoying than anything else. Actually, some AP increase, nice. Maybe after this fight, I can actually equip the things I want to equip. I should have equipped air recovery. That would have helped a lot. Guacamole, what's up, Grossen? How you doing? Keep skipping through all these cutscenes.
That's more like it.
I want to get to Sora's part so bad. Oh god, I wasn't ready for Axel. I'll just not let Axel fight back, and then we'll be good. Except there is actually a thing in this game called the revenge meter, and the more damage you do to an enemy, the more likely they are to hit you back with a revenge attack, or a counter, basically. They have a revenge meter, which is so cool. Like right after this, he's probably... Oh, I took him out quick enough, but he probably would have hit me with fire. Pretty good, was thinking of streaming but didn't. That's fair. Some days you just can't help but not do it, even if you think about it. Holidays had me like that, like crazy. Like there were so many times where I should have streamed, but I didn't because I was, well, busy with holidays. But also there were some days where it was like, I just couldn't convince my body to move. Oh, but I need aerial recovery. Crap, I guess I'm not seeing health yet. Scan will show you the health bar of your enemies. This guy on the right wants me to throw this fight. So whether you win or lose this fight, you get a pretty cool reward. But winning is cooler because you get an item that Sora gets to use when you unlock Sora.
Are you scared of me?
Yeah. This guy is a Final Fantasy reference, but I don't actually know what game he's in. So, but he looks a lot like the enemies from this game. Did he just try to parry me? Ow. I do have a guard now, but guarding is ridiculously slow. Okay, see, you can see how he's like stunned now. He's like holding his head. That gives you the opportunity to run around and collect all these orbs. By the way, you can still do struggle as soon as you unlock Sora, and it is the funniest thing in the world. Because Sora just clowns on these guys. Gonna try maybe every other day of the week. Streamed yesterday and Sunday, I think. It's definitely better. I do Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays, and genuinely having it like spread out like that is very nice because it gives you a lot of free time to actually enjoy whatever else you want to do with your life. This way? I don't think it's this way. No, maybe it's the other way. The skateboard comes in so handy for this early part of the game because movement is so slow that the skateboard just makes life better. Wait, I don't remember where I was supposed to be going. Let me talk to Olette real quick. He said he'd find out more and take care of things. He's off to Station Plaza. Okay, so back up this way. Even if I don't stream on weekends, I can probably still stream Fridays and Saturdays, maybe Sundays too. Yeah, weekends are definitely the prime time for streaming. It's definitely the easiest due to the fact that you don't actually... Most people typically don't have to work on weekends, and so it makes it easier where you'll, one, get more views and interactions, but two, make your life a lot easier. Because you don't have to worry about waking up for the next day for work. Try to stick with Mondays, Fridays, and Saturdays. It's a good plan. I mean, especially because beginning of the week, end of the week, and then one of the days of the weekend, it definitely helps. I think it's a good play. Yeah, mine rotated around to where I end up doing Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays, mostly for myself. because of the fact that it was like, it was mostly a matter of when I want my free time the most, and I had decided that Mondays I was going to be too tired from starting the week that I wasn't going to be able to convince myself. So I went towards Tuesdays instead. And it leaves my Mondays free for other content, because I try to do my traditional YouTube stuff on Mondays, Wednesdays, and typically Sundays, and occasionally Fridays. What I'm doing right now, by the way, is I'm finding the 7 secrets of Twilight Town, such as those shooting out of the wall. This part is, it's a fun thing where as Roxas, you're exploring this little part of the town where there's supposed to be a bunch of mysteries, and basically they all tie back into the digital world that you're stuck in. But it's Roxas on a summer vacation. God, I can't wait to unlock dodge roll. That's aerial recovery, by the way. It lets you quickly recover from being knocked away. God, Roxas combat. Roxas, hit him! Hit him! Roxas, hit him! Roxas, hit him! Thank you. Oh my god. Roxas has terrible aim. It'll be so much nicer when we unlock Sora. You'll get to see some just like insanely cool combat. Though here in a little bit, you'll get to see some cool combat too. Near the end of Roxas' story is when some of the cool stuff starts happening in the game. Because Roxas gets a very, very cool boss fight. Like one of the coolest in the game. There's a few really cool boss fights, and one of them is actually a Roxas one. That will be relatively soon, honestly. That was a guard. There are 2 ways to guard in this game. You can either press the guard button, or you can hit the enemy as they're hitting you, and you'll block their attack with your attack. In the first game, you receive experience points for this. In the second game, you just get a free guard off of it. As I said, we're skipping through this intro part. Let me see, what else was there? I think that was everything down here, yeah? I want to say so. I think it was that. I don't think there's anything down here, no. I think it's those 3. And then I believe you come up here to the hill. And then we'll find another mystery up here at the top of the hill. And we'll take out this one. That will be number 4. 5 was the stairs. The 6th one they actually see at the top of the hill, and the 7th one is the mansion. So, yeah, there's a few of them aren't actually done through the gameplay, they're done through the cutscenes. But in this case, it is a play through thing. Ow, I forgot to push triangle. I tried to press circle to jump, because you press circle to jump normally. You ride this trash bag and jump over these trash cans. And it tries to throw you off. And every time you jump over them successfully and stuff, you continue to drain the stamina of the trash bag until the stamina runs out. So you basically ride the trash bag like it's a bull until it runs out of stamina. And in this case, the trash bag ends up actually not being haunted like they think it is. Instead, there's actually a dog inside of the trash bag. So the dog was running around trying to throw you off by running into trash cans. Right. Yeah, they made you go up to the top of the Sunset Hill to come back down to go back up to the Sunset Hill. Oh, also you can do this. And you can ride the tram around. You can do a cool flip through the air and land on top of it. Ooh, could've just. Skipping scene again. In that one, they look down from the hill to look at a ghost train. Okay, now we have to go to the mansion, so I didn't need to get on the skateboard for that. But we're going to the mansion. So we're going back to the main plaza area, and then we go into a hole in the wall. And that hole in the wall lets us actually head towards the mansion, which is where we fought the nobody for the first time. I do love the skateboard in this game. It is so cool. See, Kingdom Hearts had the bravery, nay, the passion to put a skateboard in their game to allow you to travel around the world. Kingdom Hearts was just so much cooler than every other game, dude. I mean, again, the fact that they're just like, hey, yeah, take this skateboard and start doing sick grinds around your town. It's like, come on, man. What a cool concept. Skipping more cutscenes. Basically, he looks into the window of the mansion and he sees a girl standing in the window. And then everyone else goes, there's no one there. What are you talking about? And then he has more flashbacks. And today is the 7th day, actually. Today is the day where nobody seems to talk to him anymore. And there is a reason for that, because today is a very important day for Roxas. Once we get to the scene, the important scene, we will let that play out. And I guess I'll let a little bit of this play out as well, just so you can kind of see it, but give you some context of what's actually going on in this game. There is, in fact, no music right now.
Look at what it's come to. I've been given these icky orders to destroy you.
That's Axel.
If you refuse to come back with me.
He's one of the coolest characters.
We're best friends, right?
Sure, but I'm not getting turned into a dusk for... Wait a sec. You remember now?
Yeah.
Great! But, you know, gotta make sure and all, so,
He doesn't actually remember. Axel had said that they were best friends.
What's our boss's name? Oh, can't believe this.
I believe in this fight, Axel actually doesn't fight. You're just fighting the nobodies. You can jump over those attacks really easily. Something I picked up a long time ago. Like, I think I still picked that up when I was a teenager. These guys are a different enemy. They fight very different. I'm hoping to not give them the opportunity to fight, because they do some obnoxious stuff where they like go into the ground and like slap you when you can't hit them back.
Roxas, to the mansion. The time has come.
Also, a hilarious thing, Jesse McCartney does the voice of Roxas.
Painter! Pence! Olette!
Dang, where's my skateboard when I need it? Could get there so much quicker if I had a skateboard.
The Roxas that I know is long gone. Fine. I see how it is.
I'm gonna say anybody who played Kingdom Hearts ended up with a great sense of style. We're not gonna sit here and fight all these nobodies. We're just gonna rush towards the mansion because that's where we're supposed to go. Tetsuya Nomura, the designer for Kingdom Hearts, he's the director for Kingdom Hearts. He also designed all the characters, clothing, and everything. He has always made incredible style for characters. He's also the same person who designed the Final Fantasy VII characters. So, you know, Cloud Strife from Final Fantasy VII. He designed that iconic fit in the Buster Sword. That was thanks to the same man who made Kingdom Hearts. He's also the one who is currently the director for Final Fantasy VII Remake. In the original Final Fantasy VII, he just did the art for the characters and designed them. He was a designer for the characters. But for the remake, he gets to be the director, and he's the one who's actually creating the story for the remake, which is different than the original Final Fantasy VII, if only a little. Just the silent stare.
Don't call me and then lock me out.
This is him having not necessarily flashbacks, but more like memories. They're not quite memories either. I don't know how to explain them. It's Sora's memories, and Roxas is seeing Sora's memories. So that's why he just learned how to do that, because Roxas is connected to Sora, and he's seeing his memories. And that's Riku. Riku is Sora's best friend from Kingdom Hearts 1. He basically is guarding the manor to ensure that they don't get in, despite the fact that there's already nobody's inside of the manor, so that never made any sense. So we're gonna go up here. Unlock that chest. We're gonna go up here and to the left to enter character's room. Her name is Namine, and I believe they should have a special interaction here. Yeah. You could technically skip this cutscene, but miss this whole interaction by just continuing down the path. But this is very important because this tells you about Roxas. Actually, I'm gonna let this cutscene play out. I'm gonna use the restroom real quick. I'll be right back.
Your mind's made up?
Why did the Keyblade choose me? I have to know.
You can't turn on the organization!
Organization 13. They're a bad group.
Bad or good? I don't know. They're a group of incomplete people who wish to be whole. To that end, they're desperately searching for something.
What?
Kingdom Hearts. Funny?
It's just... I think I've been running away from the question I really want to ask. What's gonna happen to me now? Just tell me that. Nothing else really matters anymore.
You are...
Nominate.
There's no knowledge that has the power to change your fate.
Even if it doesn't, I want to know. I have the right to know.
A nobody doesn't have a right to know. Nor does it even have the right to be.
But what is a nobody?
Diz, we're out of time. Too many nobodies.
Never once answers the question, by the way. It's not to Roxas.
Roxas, nobodies like us are only half a person. You won't disappear. You'll be whole.
I'll disappear?
No further outbursts.
Again, you can't blame him for
No,
being like,
you won't
what do you
disappear.
mean I'm gonna
You-
disappear?
Wait!
Roxas, we will meet again. And then we can talk about everything. I may not know it's you, and you may not know it's me. But we will meet again. Someday soon. I promise.
Let her go! Nominate!
So that's nominate, and that's your introduction to this. Oh, wait, you have to do that scene before you can move on, because you needed that piece of paper. We're not going to explore the room too much. I think... You go across here? I don't remember if you go across here or if you go down. I want to say down, but we'll check over here. Yeah, that's the thing. You're not invincible while you're opening chests. You can get hit. Yeah, okay. So this is the right room. This is a very interesting room because he draws the crown on this table. The symbols are the symbol for the heartless, the symbol for the nobody, and then he draws the crown, which is Sora's crown, which is very interesting because I don't think Diz knows that that Sora is technically seen as the person who the crown represents. So it's kind of an interesting thing that happens to be there for no apparent reason. Let me see real quick. Do I have the ability to equip scan? No, I don't. That's unfortunate. I could remove guard to get scan. Yeah, let's do that. I'd rather see where the health is at. Champion belt. Oh, do I have that equipped? Can I equip it? Yes. Equipping that. That was from winning the struggle championship. It raises your defense, which allows you to take more hits without dying. I'm pretty sure this is his brain drawing a connection to Sora. Oh no, this is him getting his memories back. Okay, he's remembering the organization. So he's remembering his time as a member of the villain group. But he's remembered none of this until right now. So basically part of this is him coming to terms with who he used to be. And again, I am blindingly white. Every time the screen goes pure white, I'm gonna go pure white because that's just how it works.
Why? Why do you have the Keyblade?
Shut up!
That was when Roxas completely owned Riku, and then Riku got a cheap shot on him. And then at some point, Riku stops going easy mode and absolutely bodies Roxas like it's
If we can maintain the
nothing.
simulated town until Namine finishes chaining together Sora's memories.
He said
What
chain
will
of
happen
memories.
to Roxas?
Previous game.
He holds half of Sora's power within him. In the end, he'll have to give it back. Until then, he'll need another personality to throw off his pursuers.
This is such a crazy design. I don't know why he's got like some weird electronic lines going to the center of his chest.
It's the fate of a nobody.
By the way, Diz stands for like, I think it's darkness in zero or something like that. It's so Tetsuya Nomura. It's just like crazy names. Yeah, this would have taken me roughly like 3 or 4 hours to get to this point if I hadn't been skipping all those cutscenes, which is why we skipped all those cutscenes, because we wouldn't be here yet for a while. I think the audio's slightly off again. But good news is we're about to get to a really, really cool scene. This is like the first super cool scene of the game right here in this next room. If I can enter the door. That's the tough part. Okay. Sorry, right after this fight. You have to do this fight first. I love actually having the health bars though. Actually see where I am with the fight. Problem is, I also don't have any potions, so whenever I get to important stuff, I may end up dying. Oh no, he's in the ground. Oh no, not good. Hit the enemy, they're stuck. I think there's this one left. I don't think there's any more that spawn in, but I could also just be wrong. Yeah, okay. And now after that, now we get to see the cool scene.
Simply amazing, Roxas.
Axel.
You really do remember me this time. I'm so flattered!
And the arena lights on fire, and then Roxas
But you're too late!
Roxas looks around, and then he goes, wham! Not one, but 2 Keyblades!
2.
And this is the first time you get to use 2 Keyblades in Kingdom Hearts. And this is where things get cool. This is gonna be such a good fight. I
Come
may
here.
die.
I'll make it all stop.
I could die easily here.
Burn, baby!
Now the ground is lit on fire, so if you're on the ground, you'll take fire damage. And And if you touch the wall, you will also take fire damage. So you have to like be careful about it. You have to get that combo in to be able to beat him down and clear away the flame using light magic. God, the way he flows with it though. Look at that friggin' spin wheel like he's Sonic. Ow, I was in the air, I couldn't counter. Got him. Got him. Finally got the counter off.
Won't forget this!
Oh, wait. I can't move. Wait, I can't move. Wait. Wait, Axel, wait. Oh, I'm gonna die. Oh, I'm dead. I can't heal. I don't have any potions. Oh my god, okay. I barely lived that, dude. I should have died there. We do have to go, but have an amazing stream. Chad, take it easy. Well, thank you very much, man. I appreciate you raiding. I appreciate you stopping in and sticking around. And yeah, you have a good night. We're gonna keep going down the Kingdom Hearts 2 path. And glad you got to see a little bit of KH2. It's got some crazy stuff that it does. Especially Roxas here at the intro. The first time he pulls out Oathkeeper and Oblivion. Whoo! So good.
You get on their bad side and they'll destroy you.
No one would miss me.
That's not true. I would.
Thank you, Firebreed. You have a great night, man. Appreciate it. Appreciate it all.
Let's meet again in the next life.
Yeah, I'll be waiting.
Silly. Just because you have a next life.
So, context to this, again, if you haven't played Kingdom Hearts, nobodies, which is what Roxas is and what Axel is, technically speaking, at this point in the story, we're told that if a nobody dies, they just stop existing. They die. In the case of Roxas, why he said you have a next life is because Roxas will be returning to Sora. So technically, Sora's life will be continuing, which means Roxas's life will be continuing through Sora. Also, this is where he walks up to the pods and he sees Donald and Goofy in cryo sleep. And
Donald.
He recognizes them from his flashbacks that he's been having. His memory
Goofy?
dreams. But he walks up and sees them sleeping and he understands who's behind that door. And then we get one of the most emotional scenes at the beginning of KH2, man. It's so good.
At last, the Keyblade's chosen one.
Who are you talking to? Me? Or Sora?
To half of Sora, of course.
And again, the dubbing is slightly off.
You reside in darkness. What I need is someone who can move about the realm of light and destroy Organization 13.
I do think it has something to do with the frame rate.
Why? Who are you?
Because I know apparently
I
KH2,
am a servant of the
Kingdom
world.
Hearts series, these ones that were on the PS2 have a lot of issues if you play at 60 FPS.
And if I'm a servant, then you should consider yourself a tool at best.
Because originally they were locked into 30 frames.
Was that supposed to be a joke? 'Cause I'm not laughing.
He tried to go
My
straight for the cross
apologies.
slash across the body.
This is only a data-based projection.
Also crazy that he was like annoyed, so he's gonna kill a guy. Like that's insane. Like, where was that moveset when we were fighting all of the nobodies, you know? I think their way of showing distortion was having him zoom in and zoom out over and over again.
I hate you so much.
You should share some of that hatred with Sora.
Gotta love
He's
the
far too nice.
the
to be their
PlayStation
good.
2 mouth movement design where you just
No! My heart belongs to me!
baited him, tricked him into getting close to the pod.
Sora. You're lucky. Looks like my summer vacation is over.
Dude, that'll never not be heartbreaking. Poor Roxas. Literally the whole story of Roxas in this intro part is he just wants to live. He just wants to enjoy his life that he's grown to know, or at least that he's been told he lives. And then he learns that everything that he's been through recently is just to get Sora all of his memories back, and then he's put back into Sora's body so he doesn't exist anymore and that Sora can continue living. Because at the end of the day, Sora's the important character. So poor Roxas doesn't get to have an existence because Sora exists. It's sad stuff, dude. It's sad stuff. Roxas' entire story is just struggling with identity and
Sora.
literally wanting to exist because he's been told
Who's there?
his entire life that he doesn't exist, despite the fact that he clearly sees that he
Wake up.
exists. And I'm pure white again. Here we go. The start of the adventure. Sora's theme kicks in and the entire tonal change swaps from the sorrow and sadness of Roxas not existing, because as far as Sora knows, he's just waking up from a dream. Mind you, it's been a long time, as you can tell from the fact that he does not fit his clothes anymore.
Donald! Goofy!
And very soon he'll get the coolest strip in the game, or in the game series.
Yeah, that was some nap.
You mean we were asleep?
I guess we must have been, or I don't think we'd be so drowsy.
When do you think we went to sleep?
Also, Sora is such a crazy
Let's
fit.
see.
This like onesie where he wears a
Handsome.
jacket over it, dude.
Yep.
He's wearing a
Restored
zip-up
peace to the
hoodie
world.
over a onesie.
Found Kyrie. Oh yeah. And then we went to look for Riku. I think that's right so far.
Then what?
What does your journal say, Jiminy?
The best part is Sora's memory reflects the audience's memory, because most
Gee,
people didn't
there's
play
only one sentence.
Chain of Memories. Most people didn't play it because it was
Right?
exclusively
Now
on the Nintendo DS.
I wonder
No,
who
not
that
DS.
is.
Nintendo, the Game Boy Advanced was the only thing that Chain of Memories was available on. So most people didn't play Chain of Memories, and one of their best ways of representing that was Sora forgetting all his memories.
What do
And
you
they just
say we find
happened
out
to
where
write
we
that
are?
into their story to begin with. And very soon, I will stop being pure white. Very soon. Okay, let's check my abilities. Maybe I have more AP now? No, still can't get guard. Unfortunate. May have to do some extra leveling. But they all have their abilities. You can see the whole journal is unlocked. There's so much stuff. We will pretty much never be checking this journal. It's always going to say new, which is upsetting. You can now view status of party members, or Roxas' abilities have been transferred to Sora. Like, you can already see the movement of Sora is a little bit better than Roxas. He jumps better than Roxas. He moves a little bit faster with his attack animations. And he's just all around more fluid with his movement than Roxas was. And this is just the introduction of Sora. So this isn't even Sora getting to do anything yet. This is just his natural movement. And once you unlock more abilities and everything, he gets way more fluid to play as, to a point to where it's like, it's smooth. I guess I don't need to skip this cutscene. When we get through Disney Worlds, I may do a little bit more skipping of cutscenes, but I just needed to get through the Roxas section. As much as I love Roxas, his section takes forever.
I think I've been to this town.
What's it called?
Guess I must have imagined it.
That, with him saying, I think I've been to this town before, that's Roxas's memories bleeding into Sora's. Because, technically speaking, he's not supposed to get any of Roxas's memories, but as Namine said, Roxas doesn't stop existing. He just kind of fuses.
What do you want?
So his memories do still have an effect on Sora,
nothing.
even if Sora can't fully
Just wondering
remember
what was
them.
back here.
Now you know. This is our spot.
What?
You're new around here, right? I'm Pence.
Hey, nice to meet you. We got stuff to do, so catch you later.
You have to admit, though, Pence got that shit on. You know what I'm saying?
Did you finish up the summer homework yet? Independent studies are the worst, huh?
Homework?
Hey, what are your names?
Oh, sorry. We're Sora, Donald, and Goofy.
Hey there.
I like how no one ever freaks out about a talking dog or a talking walking duck
Sora,
either.
Donald, Goofy.
They're just like,
We just met someone who was looking for
yeah,
you.
that makes sense.
He sure seemed in a hurry. He had a black coat on, so I couldn't see his face. But he had these big round ears.
And in this one, they made Sora so much more relaxed. In the first game, he's very like,
Where'd you see him?
I don't know who I am or where I
Station.
am. And in this one, he's very
Station,
relaxed.
thanks.
He's just kind of like,
Well, you'd better get back to that
he
assignment.
becomes your stereotypical anime protagonist where he's just kind of happy-go-lucky, doesn't really know where he's at. He's kind of very aloof.
Oh boy, the kid's trying to find us.
Yeah, let's get to the station.
This is the game that really sells Sora's character and becomes a favorite for a lot of people moving forward. Like KH1 Sora's okay, but KH2 Sora is when he actually earns his personality. Right, I don't think we immediately get Sora's skateboard either. I think we have to unlock Sora's skateboard. Dang, yeah, we don't get it yet, so we have to move very slowly. That first swing lets you run for like 2 seconds. Not even 2 seconds, like half a second, a little bit quicker. And then this is our introduction to Sora finally having combat. This is technically the first time Sora's ever seen these enemies, but he just knows to swing on sight. With Sora, if he sees an enemy swaying at him, he's just like, it's on sight. He knows. He knows that they're his enemies. Like, you can already tell that his combat's a little bit smoother than Donald and Goofy. Not Donald and Goofy. I looked at their emblems. His combat is a little bit smoother than Roxas's. Even if it's still very similar, it's already smoother. Now, if only we can unlock the abilities to make them run a little bit faster. But that won't happen until we unlock some of our new abilities. But again, you can already see his movement is so much faster than Roxas's was, because it's meant to show how much quicker Sora has gotten now that he's older. And he has all that experience from the first game. I will be happy once I unlock dodge roll. Dodge roll is how I use a lot of my movement. I keep trying to dodge roll into the next chain and the hit. If you're wondering why it keeps randomly going deaf for a second, if an enemy gets right up in the front of the frame, it seems to cut off all audio. And this is where the king gets a superhero landing. Yeah, that's right. Mickey Mouse is the king. Just shows up and just beats them down. And he gets that gold-plated keyblade.
Shh. You gotta board the train and leave town. The train knows the way.
The train knows the way.
Here.
Your Majesty.
He just stares at the bag. By the way, that bag that he just handed him.
The king?
Yeah, that's the one that was stolen from
really
Roxas. So Roxas collected train funds for Sora to use the train later. Pretty messed up stuff.
The king was locked in the realm of darkness, right?
Uh-huh.
But we just saw him.
Yep.
And if the king is here, that means Riku's here.
He's gotta be.
Well, I'm gonna go look for Riku. Then he and I can go back to the islands together. Kairi's there waiting for us. What are you two gonna do?
Why does Donald look so angry?
Hey, what's so funny?
Your face.
So mean.
What do you say, guys? Let's stick together for one more journey. Where again?
I do wish his voice was synced up with his mouth movements.
Oh, yeah. Come on.
He's a special guy. He already forgot that he's supposed to get on the train. He's your traditional anime protag. He's like Goku, where Goku is like really, really dumb, and he forgets what he's supposed to be doing within 3 seconds.
Wait up!
Huh?
Hey, Sora?
What?
Nothing, but...
We came to see you off. It just seemed like something we ought to do.
Oh. Really? Thanks.
You should hurry and get your tickets.
Right.
Huh? What is it?
So, that world that Roxas was in, that was Twilight Town, where he was friends with these characters.
The same.
It was a digital copy of the regular Twilight Town.
3 tickets,
So
please.
his friends were digital copies of these 3 kids. So even Roxas's friends weren't real. That's why there's 2 versions of that coin purse.
I can't help feeling like we won't see this
Because
town
it was
again.
a digital replica of the purse in the real world.
Why not? You're thinking too much.
Yeah, you're right.
They do see the town again. It just won't be for a long time. I'm gonna go over here and grab that chest. I think there's also one over here. So there's 2 chests, I think, in the tram station. I don't think there's more than 2. The chests aren't like anything particularly super important, but sometimes they have important things in them like that. It's a crafting item. It's not the most important thing in the world, and you can technically farm those, but it's still a situation where grabbing them now is easier than trying to farm them later. So, I don't know if we'll ever even get into the crafting section, just because of the fact that the crafting section is fun, but it is very in-depth and very difficult to get the things that I really care about, which, like the Ultima weapon, every single Kingdom Hearts game has an ultimate Keyblade called the Ultima Keyblade, and it takes a lot to craft it, where you have to be like pretty much you have to be end game or near the end game, and you have to go around collecting a lot of loot. So it's a lot of work to get it, and I doubt we'll do it on this playthrough. There's also a shield for Goofy and a staff for Donald called Save the Queen and Save the King. They're the coolest and most powerful weapons, but they're hard to get.
Hey, Sora, you sure we haven't met before?
Positive. Why do you ask?
I don't know.
So here's the fun thing about Kingdom Hearts. It's very interesting. Like you can see Sora crying here. Even though Hayner, Pinsir, and Olette that Roxas knew were digital copies of Hayner, Pinsir, and Olette, and not the real Hayner, Pinsir, and Olette.
Don't know where it came from.
The Roxas...
Pull it together.
The Roxas had such a strong connection to them.
See ya.
And the digital copies had such strong connection to Roxas that those emotions traveled through their heart, their digital hearts, and connected to the real versions of them, which is why they think that they've met him before, because their digital copies have met Roxas. And that tear there was because, again, Roxas's heart is inside of Sora, so being about to leave his friends brought a tear through Sora's eye. That was actually Roxas's tear. It's not as complex as it sounds. It's actually super straightforward. Is a cool train though. And it is a cool money bag. It'd be cool to have a copy of that money bag, like a replica of it. Feels like it wouldn't be that hard to make one either. They probably have them all over Etsy now that I think about it. And that crystal ball, that'd be sick to have.
I'm sad.
We'll be back. Yeah, we can visit Hayner and those guys again.
Hayner and those guys. They didn't remember anyone's name but Hayner. It's kind of screwed up though. So, fun thing about this train. This train in the digital Twilight Town, well, I skipped the scene, but Roxas and his friends look at the ghost train. And Roxas is the only one who can actually see the ghost train. Well, the ghost train is a digital copy of this train. It's almost like it bled into their world, probably due to Jensen's magic. But only Roxas could see the train.
Guess
but
that's that.
this train is one that actually visits the real Twilight
Let's
Town
go.
station, and they
Go
use the
where?
magic to pull it to Yin
It's
Sid's
not like
tower.
we have homes to return to. We don't exist, remember?
Yes, it's true. We may not have homes. But there is someplace I want to go. And someone I want to see.
Same here.
Sora. And he wants to see Sora to try and get
So,
Roxas back.
You think you might let us go? I know you're here to get rid of us, but...
And that's Saïx.
Diz wants to get rid of me?
Go.
Or is that Riku? Actually, that might
You
be Riku.
sure about this?
That's Riku. That's what that
I
is.
owe you both.
For what?
Castle Oblivion. You helped us.
Yeah, this is Riku.
You don't have to tell me twice.
So another hard thing to explain. Riku in Kingdom Hearts 1 gets possessed by Ansem, and when he's trying to recover Roxas, he gives into Ansem's power, and he becomes Darkness mode, which makes him look like Ansem. So in this game, he looks like Ansem, the Seeker of Darkness, who is the main villain from the first game. But you don't find that out till the end of the first game. So this train, using magic, travels from Twilight Town through space and time to arrive at a magical floating tower in the middle of an infinite void. This magic tower being Yin Sid's tower. Yin Sid is the wizard from the Fantasia movies, which canonically, in this game, makes Yin Sid Mickey's actual trainer. He's basically the one that
There goes our
taught.
ride.
He's the one who taught Mickey how to use a Keyblade and how to use magic. Just like in Fantasia, and actually in Dream Drop Distance, you go back in time to the world where you're in this tower and Mickey's in his Fantasia wizard outfit, and you kind of go into his dreams. But you get to see when he was an apprentice still. Also, look at the ground. Look at these footsteps. How cool is that? Little footsteps that look like his shoe. It's not just like generic flat footsteps. It's literally the pattern of a shoe.
What's going on?
I sent some of my lackeys
What I want to know
inside
is
to
why
see if the master in this
Pete
here
has a
tower's
zipper
as big and tough as they say.
going up the back of his overalls.
Word is he's a real powerful sorcerer, which would make him the perfect bodyguard for me. See, it don't matter how tough he is. Once he's a Heartless, he'll do as I say.
Yes.
That's right. They're those things that come out of the darkness in folks' hearts. Why, with all those Heartless at her side, my dear friend Maleficent is gonna conquer everything. And since I got me a debt to pay, I'm going round to a bunch of different worlds and building an army of Heartless, special for her. Oh, why am I talking to you pipsqueaks anyway? Go on, Scram, I'm behind schedule as it is.
In the first game, Maleficent,
oughta find
which is
something nicer to
the
do.
evil witch from Sleeping Beauty, was
Oh,
like
says who?
the first big bad you hear about.
Oh, it's you!
She technically dies in Kingdom Hearts 1.
What are you two
And
Nimrods
Kingdom Hearts
doing
2,
here?
this one, apparently you learn that Pete was working for her the whole time.
You know him?
And
We sure do.
are now introduced
Pete's
to
been
him
causing
as
trouble
the
for
person
ages.
collecting Heartless again. Still,
His
well,
Majesty
he's been unconscious
banished
the whole
him to
time. Well,
another
Sora's been
dimension a
unconscious.
long time ago. I wonder how he escaped.
You want to know how, eh? Well, Maleficent busted me out, that's how. And now your world, no, all the worlds are gonna belong to yours truly. 'Cause Maleficent's gonna help me conquer them.
Maleficent, huh?
Oh, what are you laughing at? Why, Maleficent's power is so great that...
She's toast.
It's like we killed her in the first game.
Sorry, but Maleficent can't help you now.
What do you mean? You! So you're the ones that did it!
Well, we might have had something to do with it.
When he was a small child, mind you. He's like a teenager now, I think. He was a like 12-year-old when they beat her down the first time. And then we get to see the Heartless. Dude, love the Shadow Heartless. There's like some of the best designed enemies ever. I'll be so excited when I unlock dodge. Yeah, the Shadow Heartless is such a good little design. They've got these like, they're just the most cartoonishly little things that you would want to like have a stuffed animal of or a little statue of or something. They're so well designed.
You just wait. Nobody, and I do mean nobody, messes with the Mighty Pete.
So, Mighty Pete, who lives in this tower anyway?
I'm just gonna skip this part. He tells them that Master Yin said lives here, and then he leaves. It's not the most important thing in the world, and it just goes on for longer than is needed. It was back on the PS2. There was some slow portions of video. But he tells them that Yin Sid lives here, and he's a super master wizard, and he's the master of Mickey and trained Mickey, and they rush into the building and ignore him and leave him outside. You have to climb these magical stairs all the way to the top of the tower, occasionally stopping on these platforms like this. I think there's like 3 of them in total. And each time you do, you have to have like a little arena gauntlet fight. And the best part is you can touch enemies without taking damage, which is super cool. In Kingdom Hearts 3, all the abilities that you had from this game, you get back during the tutorial for the most part. Not all, but a lot of them. What's up, Sonic God? How's it going? How you doing? Is that Sonic dyed red? Like Knuckles? Is that Sonic and Knuckles cosplay? There it goes. You don't actually have to fight all these, and I may just start skipping them. They're optional enemies. I just don't know how much experience I need. It shows up in the top right, how much experience till the next level. And it would really be nice to have the next level. So the knight, this one, is more important to take out because this knight actually does more damage to the little guys. So you take him out quicker. He's not a hard enemy to beat, but if you let him get hits on you, you're going to take some damage. I will be excited to unlock my dodge. I do have my guard, but I can't whip everything on it.
Yeah.
That's the Cyclone ability. Cyclone's great. Lets you like jump back and then you dash forward into a slash. Is this the original game or randomized? This is the original. I haven't installed any mods or anything yet for it. I've played through it a few times. I'm just kind of running through it again. Just trying to basically make a point as to why KH2 is my favorite game of all time. What I consider the greatest game of all time. But you can't really prove that point until you unlock all the abilities that you need. And we're not watching through all the cutscenes, just the most important ones, really. I'll be skipping through the majority of like the Disney World cutscenes.
Master Yudsid, Edson Anna.
Hey there.
Sarah, show some respect.
Might skip this one too, because this is where he just explains who the Heartless are and who the organization is. This is him introducing all of the villains of the new game, and that's kind of the whole purpose of this cutscene.
Have you seen the king yet?
We're gonna skip it. He literally asks you how much you know about everything. You go through reading this book. It tells you about the beginning, the current times in the future, or something like that. And then he basically, the whole entire point is that it's getting you up to speed with where you are in the story, because of the fact that when most people played Kingdom Hearts 1, they didn't play Chain of Memories, and then they played KH2. So this is kind of getting you up to speed on all of the things that you might have missed, especially considering the fact that they added in so much information in the Chain of Memories games that it still went over a lot of people's heads, even when they did play the game. Actually, can I skip the book? Yeah, I can.
But
or skip the scene too. Basically, he says, nobodies are a thing, Heartless are a thing, Organization 13's your enemy, go get some new duds. And then you walk into this room and you get some new clothes. We'll let this scene play out because it does show the cool new clothing that Sora gets. So we'll let this one play out. But for these streams, we're here for the combat, and not as much the story.
Riku and the King. I don't care who this organization is or what it's planning. With the 5 of us,
even though I do love the story,
6 of us, there's nothing to worry about, right?
Mostly this is a playthrough, only hitting the important beats, and just so I can get to the end game content where you fight the actual hard bosses, because that's when things get interesting.
Well, look who's here, dears. Sora, Donald, and Goofy.
Oh, if you're looking for clothes, you've come to the right place. I'll do the designing.
Mind you, this entire scene is them not actually designing anything. They're exclusively changing color right now.
Oh, that will never do.
Oh, now, dears.
We're gonna let this one play out because it introduces one of the coolest
But
mechanics
don't you like
in the
this
game,
better?
and it also shows off Sora's cool new outfit that he gets in this game.
Hold on.
It's a pretty hype scene once they finally get to it and they're done fighting over it.
Blue.
That's Maleficent's crow, basically listening in on all this and then going off to get
Would you just decide?
Maleficent's coat.
Oh, well. All right, then. Together now, dears. And no more squabbling.
And this is his super dope outfit, man.
Oh my.
This is your favorite Kingdom Hearts game? It's mine too. I love KH3 is probably my second favorite.
Yes.
But KH2 is just iconic. And Sora's got that shit on. He's looking so freaking good, dude.
Now those aren't ordinary garments.
And then he gets this upgrade where he's like, where they're like, grab this floating orb.
Take the orb, dear.
And then he grabs the floating orb.
And watch what happens.
And then his reality shatters. and his outfit changes,
Whoa!
and now it's red. And it's got those saint things down there. And he's got a second Keyblade, and it's so friggin' hype. Dang. They did phenomenal work with this game. This was a PS2 game, dude.
As your last.
There was so much style in this game. Like, I loved KH3. There was some dope stuff, but like,
Your garments also have
they did
other
it
powers,
perfect with KH2.
But you'll have to discover what they are as you continue on your journey.
Okay, I'll do my best.
And it was such a cool concept. Relearning your abilities through learning your new power-ups. Like, the drive form is the only way to unlock, I think, your dodge ability. I want to say your dodge ability. No, is it high jump? It might be high jump. I think this is how you unlock high jump. I this game so much that I haven't played that much of KH3. Oh man, KH3 is... I loved KH3. Personally, I thought KH3 was insanely good. But not a lot of people did like KH3 that much. I think KH3 was overly hated. I think KH3 was very, very good. The problem is the pacing of KH3. Because you know how, like, in KH2, you run through a lot of the Disney worlds, but you're also seeing the villains throughout the Disney worlds, and they seem to have very vital roles in the worlds, especially on the second playthrough. KH3 doesn't really do that. You, like, see the organization show up, but they don't really have, like, anything important to say while they're there. You don't really learn that until afterwards. Basically, it's just... KH3 has terrible pacing. The coolest part of KH3 is the ending of KH3, like the last world, because that's when you get to hit all the Kingdom Hearts stuff that everyone is looking forward to the entire game. Now, I will say, the Pirates of the Caribbean stuff's really, really cool, because it plays out like almost like Assassin's Creed 4, like Black Flag, and I think the Toy Story world was cool because you got to run around as like little toys in the giant world, and so on and so forth. There's a lot of really cool worlds. It's just there's so little main story content that it makes you basically desperate to get to the end of the game. Because near the end of the game is where you get to do all the actual Kingdom Hearts stuff, and it takes forever to get there.
Have disappeared.
How do we get around?
Do not fear.
This part, he basically just says, unlock the gummy ship, use it to fly around, unlock the passageways by doing gummy ship sections, and then you can go to the worlds afterward. I can't skip this part.
Here, ready for duty. Chip and Dale. Happy flying!
Yeah, because now we can go to Traverse Town.
That's
Or
no good.
Hollow Bastion. Sorry, not Traverse Town.
Wait,
That's
I think it's a
KH1.
world we know.
Hollow Bastion / Radiant Garden. Let's see. Do I have to unlock? No, I don't. Okay. After Hollow Bastion, you'll have to start unlocking the passageways to continue to explore more worlds. So this is the Hollow Bastion Castle right here that we're looking at currently. This is from KH1.
Maleficent!
In an area that we never visited. Basically, her cloak gets picked up by the crow. It flies it over to those fairies. The fairies remember her. She's brought back to life. That's the important context of that cutscene. But this is Hollow Bastion. Right there, that's the castle from the first game, no longer covered in ice. So you can actually see it as bits and pieces of the castle being put together. It's also from Radiant Garden, which you learn about in Birth by Sleep. It tells you more about it. That's the castle from Radiant Garden and Birth by Sleep. Eventually it gets taken over by darkness, which is why it gets covered in ice and ends up the way that it is in KH1. Also, these things are sticker pieces. You can collect them and you can unlock new upgrades and such. And you can buy things such as the ability ring, which allows you to have slightly more AP, which is very important for us to be able to equip more abilities. And you can see our Valor form, you can change the Keyblade on it. We're going to keep it with Starseeker, obviously. Put the ability ring on. This allows us to put more abilities. You can see all these ones that we automatically unlock. This is the Valor form abilities. What we want to see is normal, and now I can get guard. Cool. Stock will show us all the items we have in our inventory. Alright, now let's continue on. I do wish I could dash forward. I think this one sells weapons, I believe. Yeah, you can buy new weapons immediately. I have 116. Probably not worth buying. But you can buy new weapons for Donald and Goofy here. We'll save up, and then when we have 200 gold, we'll come back and buy the weapons. Or we won't. That's also a possibility. This is the synthesis shop. You can unlock synthesis materials and then build things based off of that. I have no recipes currently. But you can make items such as accessories right there. We're going to talk to Uncle Scrooge. We're going to skip the talking to Uncle Scrooge. And he tells us that all of the friends from the first game are down in the Bailey. I can't get up to that. Are down in the Bailey, and then you should go visit them. Which requires us to go down here and go through this cutscene where it introduces the defense system of the town. Which wasn't here in KH1. It's new.
Oh, what's going on?
That's the town's defense mechanism.
Which is really cool, too, the defense mechanism. Because you use it in fights where it'll knock the Heartless and Nobodies up into the air and give you free help in combat, which is sick. Alright, so we're going to start this fight. And we're going to show off our new abilities that we have. I believe... Yes, we have our full drive form. We're going to hit Valor. So this is the dual Keyblade mode, where you get some really fast attacks. And a lot of air combat. So the thing about the form changes is you lose your party member when you do it. So you can see Goofy's gone now. Goofy's gone now, but Sora has the second Keyblade and he attacks a lot faster. So Valor form, the reason why Goofy disappears is because it takes away defense and boosts your
You're
attack.
still in top form.
What'd you expect?
And what's cool is they keep their
like you're doing
costumes in the cutscene. But yeah, Valor form lets you fight a lot quicker, and you can run a little bit faster, and you jump higher. It's definitely a very cool ability. Now we're going to revert to save some of our drive form. We did not save any of our drive form. Drive form takes forever to earn back, by the way. It's the unfortunate thing about drive form. And we need to try and get as much levels as possible if we want our cool abilities. But to unlock things like dodge and stuff like that, you have to actually earn those abilities. I'm going to skip this cutscene as well. Leon and the gang are trying to restore Hollow Bastion back to its previous point. And so that's the Hollow Bastion Restoration Committee. They give Sora a card to let him join the gang. And that's where we're at. I guess we're stuck to Merlin? No, maybe we're supposed to go outside and get the bullet. So we have to stay there. Leon went to the Bailey. Okay, so I'm supposed to head to the Bailey then. Which is over this way. Like I said, it's been a couple years since I played this one, so I don't have the perfect memory of it. It's more of a trying to remember what I can. This is the shortcut to not have to run all the way back around. Jump up there and you head this way to get to the Bailey. This one I'm not a huge fan of, which is the protect the gates. It's like the Leon, and there will be enemies, and you basically have to protect these doors right here.
Look at that.
Which Leon is from Final Fantasy VIII. His actual name is Squall in Final Fantasy VIII, but he's like Leon Squall something, or Squall Leon something.
We want to restore Hollow Bashed into what it used to be.
I think it's Squall Leonheart.
Who knows? Maybe even something better.
Those are all heartless down there, by the way. All
There's
those
still a lot
little
to
yellow
do.
dots and all that black.
But I'm sure we can
Those are
handle
all
everything.
heartless. It's basically like thousands
Except
upon thousands of heartless,
for
maybe
that.
even millions of heartless down there. Probably millions.
And that.
And that's the nobodies heading towards the heartless.
We'll handle him.
Well, that's good to hear. So, Sora.
The thing I hate
do you
about
know
Kingdom
what's
Hearts
going on
3 is
then?
that the world is also big.
There's this guy,
That's fair.
Pete,
Each
who's been going
world
around
is
flying with the
huge, and it
Heartless.
does take forever to get through them.
But
Whereas the
he's
Kingdom
not
Hearts
smart
2
enough to tie his own
and
shoes.
KH1, you can
The
pretty much
ones we need to
speed run
worry
through
about
them a
are
little
the
bit quicker.
nobodies.
Yeah, KH3 has huge worlds.
Hambo's
At
organization put
first,
King Gods
it was
in charge,
awesome,
too.
but it does get a little annoying after a while. But I do very much enjoy them fleshing out the worlds, but I think they'll do it better in KH4 when Tokyo is the world, or is it Shibuya? It might be Shibuya. That'll be dope. I'm excited for that.
This calls for a celebration.
And if they do actually do Star Wars, that'd be cool. That voice was an organization member, by the way. I think that was Zemnis, I'm pretty sure. Okay, so this part is kind of obnoxious for me. I always hate protect the blah blah blah. This isn't protect the gates. So you're supposed to stop the gates from being attacked by the nobodies. Which is funny because the gates aren't being hit, yet they're pretending like the gates are being hit. Ow. Dang, okay, that time I got hit. Do I have magic? Oh, I do, I have blizzard. But did I unlock blizzard? Oh, the samurai. The samurais are dope, but I've never been very good at their counter system. Alright, I gotta clear these guys away from the gate if I want to actually keep fighting. Oh, what just killed me? What just killed me? Okay. I think they just took me from half health to empty. No! They put me back here in the burrow. They put me back here in the burrow. Dang, I shouldn't have used my drive form, apparently. I went Star Wars KH4. Imagine a lightsaber killing. That would be so sick. I do very much hope that forest that we saw is Star Wars, is the Star Wars world. And I do hope that little metal piece we saw is in fact in what, AT-ST, something like that. I think it's the AT-STs. I hope so bad that is the case. I would love for it to be so, because like it is owned by Disney, and that's plenty of reason to get people who've never played Kingdom Hearts into playing Kingdom Hearts. Introduce Marvel worlds, introduce Star Wars worlds. Especially now that we know that Sora is in unreality and he's not in his normal reality. It's plenty of reason and a good enough explanation as to why all of a sudden we're seeing Disney and Marvel. And they could even put some Fox in there if they wanted to, because Disney also owns Fox.
Here goes.
Ooh, I got the Zantazuken off. I've always loved that one. I think that's like the first time I've ever pulled off that move. God, the audio keeps cutting out. What's going on with it? Ooh, that's 2, bro. I love that friggin' move, bro. It's so sick. The friggin' samurai pose off. Ooh, get cut down! Let's go, Leon. Take him out. Ooh, all right, that worked out really sick. Yeah, back on the point of the Star Wars one as well. It would be super friggin' sick to have a lightsaber keyblade, and it would make so much sense. Especially because their themes are almost exactly the same between Star Wars and Kingdom Hearts. Like, what is it? May the Force be with you, and let your heart be your guiding key. I mean, come on. And literally, Mark Hamill is the voice of Ericus, and you know he's Luke Skywalker. So there's so many themes that make sense. That's the proper introduction of Organization 13 into KH2. Oh, it's such an iconic moment, especially with that music. Dude,
Organization 13!
This song will always give me chills, bro.
Good, now we can settle this.
It's so
what a shame.
Ominous and dark.
Here I thought we could be friends.
It's so Akatsuki, which is the villains from Naruto. It's so Akatsuki, the pilled. Like, it's crazy. It's an Akatsuki Andy, you know what I mean? Pretty sure this Dimmix. Okay, or it might be Zigbar.
What's the big idea?
Oopsie daisy.
Yeah, that's Zigbar. Or Lucio.
Move!
Now, do you think that's polite? Shutting me down like that?
I said get out of the way!
I want a world Doctor Strange to be my favorite Marvel character.
if.
That would be pretty sick, honestly.
Talk all you want,
I'm betting if they
but
do
that
Marvel,
won't
they'll
change a
probably
thing.
do an Avengers themed one. Hopefully that means Doctor Strange as well. That would be super freaking sick. But I've seen theories that it might be Thanos themed because the enemies shown in the screenshots have large purple gauntlets.
Organization.
I don't
Nothing any
believe
old
it.
about me.
I don't believe that that's going to be the case.
Huh, tough talk for someone who stood on the
But I would
sidelines
love
while
if they
his
put
nobody
Marvel in it.
flunkies did the fighting.
I feel like Spider-Man would make the most sense. I feel like him and Sora have very similar themes.
I think you got the wrong impression.
You gonna cry?
Though it would be sick to see
As
a
if.
Doctor Strange
Why don't I
Sora
remind you how
crossover.
tough the crowd you're dealing with really is?
Oh, and then Doctor Strange
Remind
teaches
me?
Sora how to make portals to go to other worlds. That'd be so cool.
That's right. He used to give me that same exact look.
I guess you think you can psych me out by saying really random stuff.
He's referring to Roxas in that scene.
Gee, I just don't know. Be a good boy now.
And then Donald goes and is Donald.
That was weird. Who gave him the same look?
You know,
Yeah, he means
I think
Roxas.
he was just trying to confuse you.
Yeah, you're right. Only one me.
It's so funny because the whole time Roxas is around, he just keeps getting compared
Hollow
to
Bastion
Sora.
Restoration Committee
And then as soon as
honorary
Sora is Sora again, he just keeps getting compared to Roxas. There's no winning for either character.
Huh?
What's this? Gorge, you think?
And this is where he unlocks his first keyhole of the world. I guess he locks it. I think he locks the world. Because if the world's locked, it's saved. Well, the Keyblade unlocks world, so I guess this would unlock the heart of the world. And release it to light or something like that. It's such a dope scene where he jumps back, flips the keyblade around, and shoots a bright light out of it into the keyhole. So dope. I've been sent out of the world too.
Oh, now I get it.
Dude, what is
That must
Squall's
have been the
face
gate
back there,
Yen
bro?
Sid
He's just
talked
there.
about.
He did not look okay.
Sorry to run, Leon, but other worlds are calling.
Organization 13. They look tough. Be careful out there.
Like, Squall's dope, Leon's dope, but
See you
he's no Cloud. You know what I mean? Cloud's so much cooler.
Do my eyes deceive me? Does he really have the power to wield the Keyblade? He's nothing but a boy.
Yeah, Roxas was also a boy, bro.
Give him a chance. It means he's straight as an arrow. He's pure of heart. Unlike all of us here.
So, backstory on the empty seats in Chain of Memories. A lot of characters were, or a lot of the organization was taken out.
I truly hope
So
he's enjoying
the empty
himself
seats
on
are
his
the characters from
adventure.
Chain of Memories who were defeated in Chain of Memories.
Maybe he'd like a hand to determine his fate.
Hey, as long as it works in our favor, we can let him do what he wants for now.
Is it Final Mix
Then
too?
we'll jump in if needed.
It's Final Mix. I think that's part of the
Those are
reason why
bold
the lip
words coming from
syncing
you.
is kind of off.
Are you saying you'll volunteer to take care of it if things go wrong?
But the crown thing at the very end of the game,
What?
where you do all of
Me?
the mushrooms,
No, you have the wrong guy.
the suit of armor,
I'm not
and
comfortable
then
with that.
whatever the third one was. I can't remember what the
Does
third one
all
was.
you have a
Those
conscience? When was the
giving you the
last time
crowns.
any one of us
Those are
felt
dope.
anything?
Those are so cool. Such a good, cool, freaking sick
True
edition.
words were never spoken. Well, I suppose the fun will have to wait.
Do you know what happens to those who lose their true purpose? Inevitably, they destroy themselves.
Gentlemen, the hero of the Keyblade has embarked on a new adventure. Make sure it is one he will remember.
Are you doing all the secret bosses? That is the plan.
Go.
The plan is to play through the story and then hunt down all the bosses. Yeah, I want to do the the Lingering Will. I want to do the 13 bosses, the Organization 13 bosses. I'm gonna try the mushrooms, but the mushrooms are kind of long, drawn out things. They're not really bosses, so I might not do the mushroom 13. But everything else, yes, that is the plan. I'm trying to remember. Sephiroth, of course, Sephiroth. All of those. Let's start with Mulan's World. And then we'll do Beast Castle after. I do wish I could skip the gummy ship sections. This might be a crazy thing to say, maybe a hot take, or maybe it's a normal take. I'm not really a big fan of the gummy ship missions. I know that's crazy because I think it's a staple of Kingdom Hearts. You can't have Kingdom Hearts if you don't have the gummy ship. But like, I get so tired of them. You gotta love how the lasers will take them out before you even see them on the map. shoot them in the back, which is, you know, the shield enemies. I don't know, I have mixed feelings about the gummy ship stuff. Honestly, the gummy ship stuff in KH2 is really dope. KH3's was kind of lame, in my opinion. I don't know if anyone has any opposed opinions of that, but I feel like the KH3 gummy ship stuff was kind of a letdown. Like, yeah, there was a lot of secret optional bosses for the gummy ship stuff, which was kind of cool. But like, I don't know. Like, it was cool being able to fly around the universe, and there was like a more realistic interpretation of how the gummy ship would technically be. But at the same time, it's like, it kind of took away all of the flavor of what the gummy ships were in these games. Like, I'm not a huge gummy ship stan. Like, I don't really like the gummy ship sections that much, but KH3's version of the gummy ship stuff was just so different. And I don't think for the better. I do think all the Heartless bosses are really cool in this game, though. Like the one in Mulan's World that we're gonna do, I think, I don't remember, is it on the return trip to Mulan's World where you fight the dragon? Because I think it's the return trip. The dragon is so cool. It's such a cool Heartless. And the one in Beast Castle on the second playthrough as well. That one's really dope. The chandelier one, that one's super cool. Actually, wait, that's the first playthrough, isn't it? Because the second playthrough is where you fight Jaldan. Jaldan? That's Jaldan. He's friggin' so cool, dude. With his dragoon attacks, he's so sick. All right, let's land in Mulan's world and actually get to do stuff. Her world's really, really cool. I do really like the design of Mulan's world. I have mixed feelings about the mountain pass stuff, but it's still sick. The thing I don't like that's going around is the meme about KH4. No, true. I mean, it's just unfortunate because KH4, they revealed it super early and then we haven't heard anything about it since. And I think everybody's just like, everybody's just suffering. Everybody's desperate for it. Same, I'm also desperate for it. I've just been making sure that instead of being desperate for it the way it was with KH3, I'm letting myself enjoy whatever new things are coming out and letting myself focus on those and not just be desperate for the new game.
Leader of the Hun army.
Come on, girl. This is your big
because with you know, with KH3, I literally watched every piece of media that was put out about KH3, like literally every single video talking about Kingdom Hearts 3 for all 13 years of wait time. And so there's a little bit of an issue with that. So with KH4, I'm just doing my best to not do that again because I don't want to get stuck in that same rotation. So instead, I'm allowing myself to enjoy new things like Clair Obscur. I just played Clair Obscur recently, loved it. My wife got me this because of my obsession with the game. It's SKA, little SKA plush. It was a fantastic game. I enjoyed it. I loved every second of it. And I'm just allowing myself to enjoy whatever comes out and not get desperate because KH4, if it's anything like KH3, is going to take a while to release. And once you get to that level of desperation, you hook onto every little piece of media that comes out about it, and you start to lose hope, and you start to get depressed. And a lot of Kingdom Hearts fans have KH4 depression, but I'm taking the sign that it's not out yet, and they've stopped pushing information about it as a good sign. Because when we saw the KH4 trailer, it even said it was done in Unreal Engine 4 and they're adapting it for Unreal Engine 5. So it's going to be upgraded. It's going to look better than it already is. So I'm just holding out for that. I'm gonna let the game come out when it comes out. I'm gonna try not to focus on every single little piece of information. In the meantime, Final Fantasy VII remake stuff has been awesome. I just started playing Rebirth finally after like 2 years of it being out. Sick stuff. Same. I feel like it's the way you need to go about it. If you want to not get depressed with the Kingdom Hearts stuff, you kind of have to just not get completely locked into what could be and when it's going to come out and every little piece of like theory and everything, because unfortunately it is a lot of copium. Especially considering the fact that we don't know when KH4 is going to come out. Tetsuya Nomura has been working on KH4 and Final Fantasy VII at the same time, and even though they have different teams working on them, it's still a situation of Tetsuya Nomura needs to be there to direct them. So, you know, it's one of those things. Supposedly, it's supposed to be getting near the end of the cycle of the game being created because Haley Joel Osment has gone in for recording, supposedly for Sora. But I think there's very much a chance that it could be literally anything else. And it's a situation where you just shouldn't get so caught up on what if and what could be and maybe and possibly. Instead, it needs to be a, is it actually happening? I don't know. We'll see when it happens kind of a thing. In the meantime, enjoy what we do have. Enjoy what we currently have out. I missed. Because there's so many good games that are already out. I thought I could stand up here. Maybe I can't. Take it. I know I can reach it from the jump swing. I just can't remember the exact distance needed. There it is. I love the world Timeless River. Dude, Timeless River was so cool, especially with all the little details they have. Like, and the one with all the flying airships, how you can jump on that tower in the middle and just like blow it up, or use it to where they have the guns shoot down the planes. It's so cool. It's one of those ones where they did a great job with it. I love Timeless River. It was so cool. And the designs of the characters too, going back to their old world renditions, including giving us Sora a version where he is dressed in his KH1 costume, but also it's very cartoonish, like very Steamboat Willie. Okay, I'm gonna need you to stop hitting me. Thank you. Okay.
Let's go.
Right.
It's over.
And I can't wait to unlock the dodge ability.
Take this.
Oh, level 2.
Take this.
I unlocked Auto Valor, which I don't want yet. I want to have the level 3 ability, I think, which is when it unlocks my high jump.
Take this.
Can I beat him? Dang it. I was hoping I could beat him before it ran out. Close enough. Not quite it. Done a passable job, he says. This is kind of a cool thing, is that they send you out on these missions almost like you're soldiers trying to protect the world. It's literally just you go and clear the Heartless. It's kind of cool. But yeah, I think my favorite world, crazy enough. Oh, actually no. My favorite world is the world that never was. The very last world is the coolest world, in my opinion. But my favorite Disney world in this game is I think maybe, honestly, I'm kind of a sucker for Beast Castle. I do kind of really like Beast Castle, especially the second time you're back in Beast Castle. That one's really cool. Right, I forgot that it's a circle. Dude, I can't hit him.
Sora!
Okay, right, I don't have guard anymore either. I don't have air dodge or anything. God, I needed my movement abilities, man. I love when you get inside Disney Castle and they play the old Mickey Mouse thing. Oh my god, yeah, the MICKEYMOUSE. Yeah, I love that. It's so sick. They have it has such a good vibe. The entire Mickey's Castle section has such a good vibe.
Freeze!
Okay, so these guys are immune to magic. God, I've always hated these ones. They're cool in concept, I just don't like fighting them. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. Thank you, whoever you were. Oh my god. I wish I had my Valor form back. Oh, I need that.
Okay.
Problem is, right now, there's not a lot of being able to actually do anything. The skill part of the gameplay hasn't come out yet for me. I need the dodge and the dash and everything to be effective. Oh, I should probably use another. I don't have another potion? Oh, that's not good. Maybe I can just shoot him from afar. I'll just keep shooting him from afar. Alright, that's my last one. Yeah, I can't do anything about it because I can't dodge away or anything. That's the part that sucks about early game KH2 is there's not a lot of movement and I don't have my guard yet. I don't think I do I have guard equipped? I don't think I do because I have combo boost. Maybe I just need to take away combo boost. Ooh, experience boost. That could be crazy. I can take away scan, get XP boost, and do guard. I think those are good. Oh, maybe I should equip another potion. We'll do a high potion. There we go. That'll give me 2 heals. That should be something. It's at least better. My favorite worlds say that world that never was in Aladdin. That's fair. I love the world that never was. I actually hate the Aladdin world. It's been a while, so maybe I'll change my opinion. But the first time I went through the Aladdin world, I just didn't like it. It was, I think the magic carpet sections, they were cool in concept for me, but I just couldn't get fully behind it because I liked my regular Sora movement. Have you played all the KH games? Oh yeah, I love KH, man. I've been addicted to the entire series. I've been playing it since I was like 6 or 7, and I've played them my entire life. Including the mobile games where you have to learn all of the background lore. Ow, bro. I hate these guys. Man, I want my dodgeability.
Goofy!
Nice, yeah. I'm addicted to them. Have you played them? Have you played all the KH games? I've been playing them forever. Like, so when I say the mobile games, I mean Dark Road, Union Cross, and Unchained Key. Those are the 3. Technically, I didn't get to play Key because Key was, I believe, Japan exclusive. But those are the 3 I got to play. And I mean, like, I played them before they got not banned. That's not the word. Canceled. Ow. I'm gonna do a high potion. Over here.
Yeah.
Oh no. I could have been. I need to get all that more out. I'm gonna go hit this thing. No, fight him! What are you doing? Don't chase me! I need to grab these orbs before it's too late. Oh. Okay, I gotta kill this guy. Oh god. No, 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 no. Oh, not another! Oh, I'm so screwed. I don't have my dodge or anything, man. I'm trying to come on.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I hate these guys. Oh, I wish I had actual abilities. You're so lucky I don't. Oh my god. Oh, I'm dead. Oh my god. No, I'm not played anything. I'll only watch my friend play them. Dude, they're so worth the play. If you ever get the opportunity, they're so worth the play. I will say, KH1's gonna be tough to get through. We'll skip to the search. KH1's gonna be tough to get through. Chain of Memories will be tough to get through. But after that, the games are pretty good. Like, there's some that people don't like, but I think they're still fun. Like, Birth by Sleep is one that's incredibly fun. That most people don't like it because of how it plays. But I think it's still a really good one.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go back to that mission. I just need a second from it.
Yeah.
Maybe I need to go level some before I go back to that. Card style one looks cool. It's fun. That's a fun one that it has become a lot more loved over the years. Originally, people were not a fan of it. I have mixed feelings about it because there's like, on one hand, it's not your traditional Kingdom Hearts gameplay style, but on the other hand, it does allow for some really cool card building combos that allow you to do some really cool things. Like there's these ones where you can chain, I think it's like 2 Keyblades and a Fireball card together, and you can like float around with fire tornadoes surrounding you. There's some cool ones, but there's also, it's also so different from the normal combat that it can be seen as a slog if you don't fully give in to the gameplay. I can see it'd be difficult until you understand it. Definitely, yeah, definitely, because it's just so different from anything that you're used to. Oh god, I'm gonna run out of morale. This is another situation where I'm losing morale too quick. I'm on proud mode, and so everything's a little bit different. Usually I play on standard, but also I think I usually have higher abilities at this point, so maybe I was just gonna Beast Castle first. But I thought I remembered going to this world first every time. It's been a couple years since I played Cage 2. Which Cage 2 is my favorite one. I'm a Kingdom Hearts fan because my brother found a PS2 in the dumpster and he got the gifts for his birthday. That's crazy, dude. That's in the dumpster? That's insane. What a lucky find. That's awesome. Yeah, definitely worth that. That's great. That's honestly genuinely an insane find. I became a Kingdom Hearts fan because my mom bought it on the first game on PS1 because Disney, she's a huge Disney fan, so she thought she would love it. She played through the majority of the game, and then she never played another one after that. But I fell in love with the combat and everything in it, and where you explore worlds and stuff. I thought it was so cool. And then I played Cage 2, and I never went back. Cage 2 was awesome. Oh my god. Cage 2 was what truly made me obsessed with this series. I think he's immune to blizzard, but not to fire. Okay, that makes a huge difference. But yeah, KH2, I got around the age of 8. I became obsessed with Kingdom Hearts after that. Never went back. Valor form. Ooh, Valor form. Ooh, Valor form. Ooh, it locked me, man. It locked me in. I couldn't look away after that. Oh, dang. God dang it. I don't have that. Let's use our AP boost. How many AP boosts do I have? Do I just have the one? Yeah. Let's use that on Sora. We want to unlock as much AP as possible. Let's see, what can I unlock now? Guard. I can have my guard. I won't get my combo boost, but honestly, as long as I have that XP boost, it's fine. I want to immediately... Yeah, we're gonna try this again. Now that I know that fire does hurt the monks, we're gonna use the fire on them.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Hey.
I missed because I was in the air.
Yeah.
We'll take some free hits. God, I would love to be able to move. I would love to be able to move!
Okay.
Oh my god, I would love to be able to actually do something. That would be super sick if I could dodge. I love this game, but early game is not the best. Late game is where it's at. Like any game, for that matter. I don't think there's a single game where the early game is the good part of the game. Someone please heal me. Ping, ping. Throw me a potion. I know you've done it a million times. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna actually die here. No luck. Okay. Alright, if that's the case, I'm just gonna have to try my best and hope for glory. Just do the Elden Ring strat, run behind them. Oh, I couldn't block in time. Oh, this one will suck so bad. Until I can have my actual movement abilities, it's gonna suck so bad. Let's see, what all did I lose? My AP boost, of course. Put my abilities back on. Use combo boost, do that, do guard. Okay, let me customize again. Sora, give him his high potions back. What items do I have on? I have the champion belt, that should be fine. I need to find a save point. That should lock in those abilities. I want to say it's back this way. Yeah, it's Bamboo Grove. I can lock in those with the save. Okay, let's see. Do I have... And to see, do I have any... Oh, there. Yeah, there. Actually, stock. Tent. HP and MP, but not my... Dang, I don't think I have any. No, I don't. That sucks. It would be nice to be able to instantly restore my drive. The drive is one of the craziest parts. Do you have anything? No, that wouldn't... No. Can I synthesize an AP recovery thing? No. No. Yeah, that makes sense. Dang, unfortunate. Okay, well, continue on. We'll just have to run without the Valor, or I could go farm some enemies real quick and get my Valor back. Maybe I should rock that real quick. We're gonna walk over here and try and get some Valor points back. I think. Yeah, these usually drop them. I thought so. Not a ton though. Dang, it's stingy in proud mode. Should be some enemies showing up soon. I don't remember. Does anyone know if whenever you run out of magic, if your drive gauge starts going up a little bit quicker? I feel like it looked like it did. It started to glow orange like it was going to. I don't know if that's officially happening or not. I was hoping enemies would show up right here, but I guess not. Okay, well, if that's the case. I'll go back in here and just see what we can do. These... You can't break them on people, you can't? Okay. Alright, we'll just rock it again. See what we can do. Maybe we can get a little bit better. It's gonna be a lot of luck based, it feels like. Since I can't actually dodge or anything yet. Get one of those actually in. Maybe you can chain those, but I think you can only chain them in wisdom form. Oh my god, stop. Come on, Shadow. Was he even in range? I didn't even think he was in range. Oh my god, stop. Stop doing that. Oh my god, bro. This one's so hard. You've beaten the whole game on Proud? Dang. This is my first time actually doing Proud mode. Usually I just do standard. But I was like, why not? Let's finally put a challenge to the game. Standard mode's fun, but usually it's a pretty easy burn through the entire game. KH3 is the only one I've beaten on Proud mode, which I don't even think is that much of an accomplishment. Or I mean on, not Proud, critical mode. But I don't think it was that much of an accomplishment because it was New Game Plus and I had my Ultimate Keyblade from the beginning of the game. And I pretty much just ran through the game because of the Ultimate Keyblade. Because the Keyblade transformations in KH3 are honestly busted. My god. Oh no, I couldn't move. Oh, I wish I had movement, man. No, don't load. Sorry, don't load. Don't. I messed it up. I got too impatient and I speed ran loading. Well, because this is before I went and explored the other area, meaning I just went back here for no reason. That was an accident. Cool. Too cool. Let me check my abilities, make sure I didn't mess anything up. Okay, we're good. I will beat this ambush. I will beat it. I've never had issues in this game like this because I've never played on anything above the standard mode. Again, besides KH3, but KH3 is different. KH3 is easier because they start you off with the dodge mode at the very beginning of the game, which I appreciate because it is more like an instantly you're learning how to play the game rather than it being like you have to earn the ability to dodge. But yeah, we'll get there. I just need to unlock my limit form. If I can just hit him once, that'd be sick. Stop doing that. It's like playing struggle, but you can't actually do anything but struggle.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah.
Maybe I can juggle them. Nope. Okay, maybe we try and take out this guy first. Okay, it was behind me. Oh no.
There.
That was close. Ow. Okay, another one down.
Yeah.
Good, rocking it. Valor form. Let's do this.
Yeah. Take this. Yeah.
Oh, that's what I needed, man. That's what I needed. Valor form burns through that part. I can see it being difficult until you. Oh, that's the previous one. Sorry, it's shifted on chat. There's an ad break incoming. But I don't have the ability to not let that happen anymore. Let's revert. Oh, it completely. Oh, dang it. I didn't realize it erased the whole drive form. Usually I never revert from it, so. Trying to save the gauge. Oh well. That's fine. Actually, I should save real quick. Sure I don't lose any of that progress. Actually, it is 10. That is 10. That means this is a good place for us to stop, unfortunately. Well, not a lot of progress made today, but we burned through the Roxas tutorial, and we managed to get here. So, again, not the best progress in the world, but we got through the Roxas tutorial, we got through all of Hollow Bastion, and we're now in the Land of the Dragons. So we're making pretty good progress on it, honestly, pretty quick. I did skip a ton of cutscenes in Roxas' tutorial because it's a very, very long tutorial. And then came across my first roadblock in the entire playthrough, a checkpoint in the Land of Dragons. Mulan's world is kicking my face in, but it always does, even on standard playthrough. Those enemies just always get me. But yeah, this is a good place to stop. I have to work tomorrow, so yeah. But we'll continue this again on Thursday at 7 p.m. CT. So I will see you guys there, and we'll be continuing our playthrough of KH2 on Proud Mode, with the goal of eventually getting to all the secret bosses and trying to beat all of them, which would be sick. Kingdom Hearts music is awesome. Yeah, it really is. It really is awesome. I do love it. It is some of my favorite of all time. I get teary-eyed every single time I hear Dearly Beloved, and it has always affected me. Dearly Beloved is a beautiful song. Beautiful song. Thank you for the stream. Thank you for coming to the stream, Ables. Always appreciate you being here, man. It's always good, and even if you look through all of it, I appreciate the fact that you're here at all. Genuinely, I enjoy it, and I'm very grateful. Thank you very much. And for everyone else as well, thank you for being here. I appreciate it, and we will be continuing this on Thursday at 7 p.m. CT. So until then, for everyone who's going to bed, such as I am, good night. For everyone who's waking up and just starting their day fresh, good morning. And for everyone else in between, no matter what has you, goodbye. And I will see all of you in the next one on Thursday at 7 p.m. CT. Peace.